Okay, opponent goes first. We got 2 lands and a couple 1s and 2s. We're gonna be just fine. Opponent mulls to 6 on mono black. Classic. Here comes that nice Kumano train. Kumano into Firebrand is very good. Makes a lot of things not able to block. Rakdos again, dude. What's up with Rakdos today? Underdog. Okay. Yeah, I think we just drop a Firebrand here. Super annoying. 4-1, 4-2 Firebrand is very annoying. You have to kill that thing immediately. Yeah, they hit us for 3. We'll take that. What else you got? Whatever it is, probably not going to be able to block, so you're going to want removal here. It's a tap land and a Bank Buster. Cannot block this turn. Ooh, nice. Oh, baby. Wow, we could actually take out the Bank Buster, but we really need our land drops here. So this will be a Beast Caller plus Pack Leader turn. We can do it before combat, just since they're all tapped out anyway. That is a nice board right there, with no Meathook Massacre to save them. When it drops to 13, this is a lot to deal with. If we hit land and go Raiju, then we're really in business. 4th land. When it thinking carefully here. I think there's a good chance, ooh, Shelly. All right, that is tough. That makes some things a little bit worse. Interesting. Okay, so how to do it. We really want the Firebrand to get bigger somehow. Beast Caller into a 4-4. We do not have great attacks. So if we attack all, we made the underdog unable to block. They just power up the Bank Buster. They eat both the Firebrand and the 4-4 Beast Caller. We put counters on the other two, make a 4-4 Pack Leader. I don't think it's worth attacking this turn. As tough as that is. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's net worth it. Next turn, the Beast Caller is at least a 5-5, so that can eat through Shouldered at a minimum. Okay, they take a draw. We no longer have to worry about the Bank Buster block. That matters. That changes the state of our attack position. 3 mana open. Let's see if they play another blocker. They play Liliana. We sack a creature. This is actually interesting. I kind of want the Pack Leader to get through, but the Kumano does take out the underdog permanently, which is interesting. I think the card draw off the Pack Leader might be more valuable here. It's kind of tough. Let's drop you off. Okay, stuck on land. That's okay. So drop the Firebrand before combat for sure. Hit the Beast Caller trigger. We're definitely going to attack with everyone. And the question is how to do it. I think we just go face here and ignore Liliana. I think face is the place. Yeah, let's make it happen. Underdog cannot block. So they can take out the Firebrand. They take out the Tovolar. Okay. When it drops to 6 here, we keep the board, draw a card. Land would be nice. Okay. Down to 10. We are low here. We're effectively at 8, and they have 7 power on the battlefield. So they could win this turn. But I think we had to go for that attack. We'll drop off a Raiju here. Keep our options open in case one is better than the other. Probably want to dump the Raiju onto the battlefield this turn, since we already have a number of counters to push through extra damage. Do nothing would be scary here. Attacking would also be scary. I think that would imply they have the win and we'd have to block. Okay, so they're going for lethal here. If we do not block, we straight up lose. So we're absolutely blocking here. Doesn't really matter how we do it. So we E4. And we drop 2 more down to 4. They play out backup Sheldred. Okay, so that's their plan. We could still win here. So if we drop Halana and Elena, that makes this Sheldred unable to block, and that's just victory. So I think we just do it that way, make it easy. They have 1 mana open for a cut down, but I don't think they have it. Okay, so put you here. Now Sheldred cannot block. Go face. Hit him good. Nice. Woo! Feels good, man. Okay, we can definitely make this work. We'll see if we hit an untapped land here. That'd be nice, that we could drop Kumano on 1. We don't. So I think we have to go the Rock Fall Veil here. Guarantee a Naturalist on 2 and use that to build our mana advantage. They go right into a Denic, though. That makes the Naturalist really awkward, unfortunately. So instead, we could go... could either go Beast Caller, or we could go Kumano Pack Leader. I kind of like that a little bit better, because again, that does allow us to drop a 3/3 Naturalist, which could get through and develop mana for us. Auto pay. And we do desperately need some mana here. Tap land, okay. No blocks. Take some lifelink damage. Well, we can attack here first and then drop the Naturalist. They eat it all. See if they make Disappear us. We'd really love for this to stick. Nope, comes in as a 3/3, no stick at all. So they had nothing. They have no Leyline Binding. They have no Make Disappear. Could see something like a Rafine Scheming Spear. I always want to say Scheming Schmear is what I always want to say. We'll find out. We'll find out shortly. Manual taps on white. Because they really want to leave open red, black, green. Manual taps on green. They really want to leave open one white. So they can play something out. They want to play the Intrepid's Adversary. Okay. Cool. Well, we've got some nice attacks this turn, that's for sure. Stormseeker's not bad. I think we just throw the Stormseeker in there. Their option is to play the Beast Caller and then after combat drop the next Naturalist. I don't hate that because again we keep that mana going. Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, so we can just attack here first and then handle it all after combat. Here we come. Doesn't matter how we do it. Both green and red are fine. Okay. They eat all that damage. We could go Halana and Elena here. But I think I'm down for this instead. So we'll do the Beast Caller first. Keep that mana going. Beast Caller up to a 3/3. If we hit land organically, we can maybe drop one of these two, but we'll see what happens. Fourth land on human. All right, so we are actually... Ooh, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. How do we possibly beat this in our color combination? We basically need Halana and Elena to stick and make someone absolutely massive without dying. I think that's the only way to do it. So that means the Naturalist is getting in there this turn. Just to make mana for Halana and Elena. It's really bad. 5/6 lifelinker, right? There's no other way to do it. Okay. Here comes the Naturalist. We're going to need every little bit of mana here. Eat that. All right, you're dead. Okay, end of combat. 2 main. Drop you because we have to. Sure. Make the absolute biggest Beast Caller we can. But we're going to take some damage this turn. So we'll probably trade both these guys off. Or chump block, rather. Ooh, baby. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, we're dead. We lost. Backup Denic. Okay. That's not scary. To the graveyard with ye. Well, at least no one has trample. How much damage can we take this turn? 12-13, lifelinker against our aggro deck. Feels pretty good. Okay. Well, doesn't really matter how we do it. Let's drop off the Kumano here. That's not so bad. Okay, land is okay as well. Eventually we can drop a Devastator. Nothing matters right now. Okay. Play out the Raiju. Sure. Yeah, no attacks. I'm not sure we can win from here. If every legendary creature makes everyone else even bigger, I don't know if GRUUL has the tools to deal with that. Yeah. At first I was like, all right, maybe we can race Joda with the Beast Caller and Halana Lana, but we're not gonna be able to, so. That is an L, my friends. It's pretty hard to pull off Joda, so I'll give him the credit. Okay, we can keep this. We do have a good chunk of land here, and we're gonna need it all. Phoenix Chick, all right. Well, they come out of the gate a little bit more aggressive than we can. Start on the mountain here. I guess we really hope we don't draw. I think we have to do Thrawn Portal regardless, really. We can play you on green. Because if we hit one more Thrawn Portal, we're in a really awkward position. Because we will need to get both Thrawn Portals down for turn 3. All right, here comes double Phoenix Chick. On the play, down to 17. They don't pass the turn immediately. I bet they play with fire as well. Nothing we can do about that. We could drop an X=1 Devastator and hold it back. That's kind of dumb, though. Let's just play out the Firebrand. I think we'll see it get immediately play with fired, but we'll find out soon. We could drop an X=2 Devastator next turn, just hold back both chicks. It's not awful. Tovolar attacking to get some draws isn't bad either. We will want that third land drop to hit Alana and Elena, which does have reach. Okay, we hit the next land anyway. I think we go for Tovolar here. Make him have Lightning Strike, I guess. Seems okay. It's either that or the Devastator. So he takes more damage off the chick. Yeah, they gotta have Lightning Strike here. So this thing's gonna die no matter what. Throw fire to the face, actually. Okay. Can't block the chicks. One to the bottom. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about this game. Alright, they're stuck on land. Down to 9, but we drop Helana and Elena. Firebrand. Ah, that is unfortunate. Okay. So if that's the way it's gotta be, what is the best way to do this? We could drop an X=3 Devastator. Could also attack you with Tovolar first. I don't hate that. They didn't have Lightning Strike last turn. Let's take a draw here. Actually, we can currently block the Firebrand, right? So let's actually just hang back. Let's drop an X=3 Devastator. And hope they don't have Lightning Strike or land into Reckless Stormseeker to make the Firebrand bigger to make one of these unblockable. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Okay. So who's not blocking this turn? Devastator's not blocking. Yeah, well, that's why we left you back, just in case. Down to 6. But now we have the Helana and Elena, which does block pretty well. So I guess it's got to be you. Take more damage off the Thrawn Portal, hold everyone back. I think that's how it's got to be. No attacks. Stormseeker again. Okay. How much damage can they get through this turn? I guess they could get through, what, 4 if they really wanted to? They do want to. In fact, they do want to. Okay. Well, if we take this block, we drop to 1, which isn't great. We trade off Helana and Elena. We only drop to 3. But we lose our blocker for the Flyers. I think we have to do it like this and hope they just don't have Lightning Strike or play with fire here. Or Kumano. Like, a lot of things could go wrong. We also cannot tap the Thrawn Portal here. To be very careful about that. So the way to get the most number of creatures onto the field is to do the Kumano and the Pack Leader and the Firebrand. Okay. Devastator or Helana and Elena has to stay back. We probably need to leave them both back. Now, if they have Lightning Strike, they win anyway. So that part doesn't really matter. So we can actually get in with a good chunk of these this turn. 3/2 Pack Leader can trade with the Stormseeker. Because remember, if they have removal, they just win. So you can get in there. You can get in there. You can block the chick. You can block the Stormseeker. If they have one more hasty threat, we lose. So I guess just one of you. So let's do it like this. Sure, doesn't matter. Okay, so if they hit Burn Spell, we lose. We have 3 blockers for potentially another attacker. If they have Raiju, we lose. A lot of things we lose here, but we're trying. Lightning Strike face. Yes, that was one of the options. On the play, let's freaking go. Forest, Pack Leader. Great curve here. Tap land. Time to punish them. We don't have to play the portal here because they're pretty good on mana in general. So let's just drop the Beast Caller instead. We'll play the portal on 3 And even if we draw a double portal, it's not that bad because we already have 4 mana. Bant, Circle of Confinement. Interesting. So what do you think? Are they enchantments? I don't know. We will play you out now. And I guess red is fine here. Get the Tovolar down. Get that nice draw one. Feels pretty good. Okay, draw up. More land. All right, fine. Third land. They're reading Tovolar. They came prepared for vampires, but we are Team Jacob all the way. Leave a comment if you think Edward Cullen is gross looking. Why do girls find him attractive? Honestly, I don't get it. I'm not a fan. Okay. 3/3 Devastator. We don't have to trade off the pack leader. Is this of the mana value? Let's see. Mana value 4 or greater. I don't know what happens if you X equals 3. It's not even big enough to get through anyway. I think we just drop the beast color instead. I don't think we drop off the pack leader just yet. There's not really a reason to. Let's take a draw. Maybe we can go beast color plus something else this turn. I'm thinking about, what? There's no Snakeskin Veil. Thinking about blocking just to take us off the draw. That is a good draw. We have the mana for it. We go double beast color here. Feeling pretty good so far. Yeah, Edward Cullen, man, he just looks gross. Or at least the vampire. I don't know about the actual actor, but the vampire looks gross. I don't get why chicks are into that. Fourth land. Bant, mono green. Wedding announcement. Okay. So they got a 3/3 now. And a 1/1 token. Firebrand. If only we could give you haste. If only. I think it's just a big Devastator turn. So if we drop both, that makes you a 5/5 and you a 4/4. That's kind of interesting. It's not awful. I think I'm down for that. For the beast callers, play you out just for X equals 2 here. Throw both the beast callers again. And let's hit him pretty hard. We can throw the pack leader under the bus, that's fine. Yes, they are tempted to take that trade, but they might have to jump block. It's a lot of damage coming through. Okay, they take the trades, which means they take 11 damage down to 2. That's rough. For them. For us, it's pretty good. Reverse decision. Take 1 chump there, take out the Tovolar. We do still get a draw off the pack leader. When it drops to 5 this time. Sure, it's fine with me. I don't think they can get there, especially bottlenecked on white. If they had more white, they could deploy maybe multiple removal spells in a single turn, but I think this board is too great for them unless they play sweepers in their enchantment deck, which would be extremely rare. Nah. Team Jacob. When it goes first, it is a little slow, but that makes it all better. Okay. Here we go. Pack leader into Firebrand. Life of Toshiro. Now that actually is pretty good against us, sadly, because it also eats the Firebrand next turn. Luckily the Naturalist survives it, right? They can only give it -1/-1, so that's a pretty nice top deck there. And Naturalist into Tovolar is never something to complain about. Take the life. Okay. Pretty interesting. They eye our lands, they eye the Naturalist. Do they want to remove it, or do they think we're doing fine on mana anyway? They decide to drop an underdog. Okay. Let's see. So if we go Tovolar, don't attack. Next turn we can go Raiju. And it doesn't really matter. We can see if they want to trade here, I think. I mean, they're going to want to trade because they don't want to let Tovolar go through. If we wait till next turn, we're in the same spot. We just have a Raiju anyway, so we're going to attack here. It's fine. Okay, take the trade, no draws for us. That's fine. End here. Why are we passing so slow? Alright, what do we have now? We have a 2/3 creature. 4th land. Soul transfer on the Tovolar. That's fine. Okay. Well, the Raiju's pretty good now. I mean, a lot of things are pretty good. Maybe we just get the Raiju growing. It's fine. Get in there for 4. Hit land, we can double spell next turn. At least this thing doesn't have lifelink. That'd actually be quite a bit more annoying. Shelly comes down. Okay, so we can attack through Shelly if we want to. Sure, it's fine. How aggressive can we be with the Shivan Devastator for X equals 4? It's interesting. I don't know if we can actually be that aggressive. I think we just go Tovolar, Tovolar Firebrand this turn. See if they want to drop off the Raiju. I think that's okay. But if we go the Devastator, we hit him for 9 this turn. It is a 2-turn clock, but they draw life off the shoulder. I think we just attack here. Do you want to trade Shelly or not? You do? Okay, I think I'm fine with that. Death Touch, sure. Let the land. And drop the Firebrand and the Tovolar. Bankbuster, okay. Cannot be crewed currently. They immediately take the draw. That lets us put on some pressure this turn. No 2-drops. And we get a Giant Devastator as well. Okay, here comes what? 5? X equals 5, sure. Hit him as hard as we can here. You can't block. We get a draw off the Tovolar, looks like. When it drops to 7, pretty sweet turn for us. More land's not what we need. It could take out the Bankbuster, which is interesting. So if they play something and then we make it so it can't block with the Firebrand and they crew the Bankbuster in response, we can actually pick off the Bankbuster, which could matter. That could be lethal this turn. We'll see what happens. No, they take the draw immediately. So they're looking for another Sheldred, I guess. They must have a really awkward hand. I don't know what's going on with their hand. Another of these would be pretty good because it could take out the Firebrand. What does this even do? Cast instant or sorcery. Okay. Not relevant. All right. Looks good to me. Definite keep. Opponent on blue. Ooh, we hit the 1-drop. So we'll start on the Compulsive Forest, take a point of damage, and get that 1-drop on turn 1. If they hold mana open, we'll have to decide if we want to get the Beast Caller or the Firebrand countered. Okay. So, we'll definitely start with an attack. But yes, who do we want to get countered more? So they want to drop the Jhin. We can't block the Jhin no matter what. The Firebrand could eventually make the Jhin unblockable. I think we want the Beast Caller to resolve more, to pump out more damage. So I think we want to get the Firebrand countered here. Yep, there it is. Okay, who gets countered next? Could run out the Stormseeker before combat, get a little more damage through. It's very likely they have another counterspell. I think it's worth trying on the off chance they don't. We're gonna have to get through these at some point anyway. Okay, here comes the next one. Keep hitting them for 2. It's very nice that we got a 1-drop on turn 1. That really does change the state of the game. We'll see if it's enough. They don't play out a Jhin. Alright, this time we're going to attack first, drop the Beast Caller after combat. Halana Elena is a big one to stick. Really increases the damage output of every subsequent card. We'll just play the Beast Caller here. Play around, make the Spear. See if they have another Essence Scatter ready for us. They do not. That's good. Thirst for Discovery instead. Okay. Rather, they could have had Make the Spear, but we had the mana to pay for it anyway. Spell Pierce and Negate makes sense. Okay. Go Spell Pierce in there. Yeah. Drop a Tear. It's a 5/5. They have 2 mana open. Do we go for Halana and Elena? Could wait one more turn. I think that's what we do. I think we really want to be able to play around Make the Spear at least. So here comes Tovolar. There is Stick. Not surprising, but just noting it. Essence Scatter there. Okay, Halana Elena's a big one. And no attacks into the 5/5. We can get this to stick, then we can get one of these guys growing every turn. Here comes the Jhin finally. What if they attack with Terror? They do. Yeah, we got E5 here. Okay, 1 mana open. Do they have Essence Scatter? We are about to find out. Looks like they have nothing, actually. Essence Scatter. Okay. Alright, well. F me. That's cool. Do we have to hold back for the block? The answer is basically yes. Someone has to block this turn. I guess we can get in there with the Beast Caller and block with the Pack Leader, but they had the nuts, so does not feel great. Impulse, make Jin a little bit bigger. Impulse again, make Jin a little bit bigger. And if they find a bounce to the Pack Leader, then we do just lose. But we're likely to lose anyway. We basically need to top deck a Halana and Elena to block the Jin. Next turn. I think it's the only way out of this. Okay, they don't attack with a Terror. That's actually not that cool. Alright, we lose. No way around it. Yeah, we can, Oh, man, F me, dude. On the play with good mana, we'll keep this. And we'll start out here. No 1-drops. No Devastator for 1. Or for 0, rather. Okay, sure. Get out our green mana source. I mean, how gutsy do you want to be, right? Let's try the Naturalist here. They gotta have removal on 2, right? Who doesn't have removal on 2 these days? Start with the Naturalist under the assumption there's a good chance it dies, and try to save the Beast Caller for a turn where it actually lives. Underdog instead, okay. Fine. We are bottlenecked on green, though. I mean, they have to trade with Tovolar if we give them the Tovolar option. So I'm okay with this. Can also make green and drop the Pack Leader after combat. So they really want to block that. Yep. Get down the Pack Leader, though. End of combat. To main. There we go. Feels pretty good. That Werewolf draw power coming out. Let's see what they can do to answer it on 3. Harvester. Okay, that's fine. Raiju hits pretty hard here. We can also make the Tovolar unkillable, which is quite attractive. I think we're going like that. Would we rather stick around, the Raiju or the Tovolar? I think I want the Tovolar to stick around. They can trade with the Raiju if they want to. That's pretty awkward for them. If they trade with the Raiju, we get a draw too. I think that puts them in a bad position. Cycle the Blood Token now, okay. They trade with the Raiju, so we hit with 2 wolves. Draw 2. Not feeling too bad. Nice. Cool, land is fine. Yeah, that was a strong turn for us, for sure. Run it back next turn with the Raiju. Underdog is not enough anymore. Bankbuster. So they can power up the Bankbuster to make a 4/4 blocker. So we could just run back the Raiju here. And see if they want to block it again with the Bankbuster. I think I'm fine with that. It also powers up the Pack Leader. So we run back the same trick here. We'll play Kumano after combat. Okay, we'll make you big enough to survive the Bankbuster. So they're in the exact same position as they were last turn. They can trade. They can actually eat the Raiju straight up with the Bankbuster. Take 9, though. We'll see how they do it. Yeah, they choose to take 9 here. Yeah, they can't do that. Yep, so they block there instead. Drop to 1, we drop Kumano. That wolfy power, man. Coming through. And there's the last point of damage. Boom, roasted. Opponent goes first. We got the Naturalist with some mana. It's going to be okay. It is mono blue, and they are on the play. All right, here we go. It's going to take a little bit of luck. Consider on 1. Hey, man, at least they didn't have Delver on 1. DMU, Thirst goes down, draw up. Second land, do nothing, classic. Yeah, we'll just drop a Naturalist here. See if we get countered or not. Make disappear, sure. Grotto, yes. Playing the Grotto tech. It is valuable. I don't see a lot of people doing this. You should be doing this. Grotto should belong in most, if not all, of your monocolored decks. All right, who wants to get countered this turn? We could make him counter the cheap stuff first. Let's try another Naturalist here. How's that sound? Seems okay to me. If you don't counter it, we have more mana. Ooh, okay. You're gonna bounce it? Take a Thirst instead. All right. So this means we're now actually able to play around Make Disappear. But it doesn't matter because they have the Djinn anyway, with 1 mana open. The most valuable thing we could drop is the Halana and Lena, but we don't have the mana for that. So I guess we just drop a Tovolar here and hope it doesn't get countered. Cross our fingers, because they're not going to attack. So, all right, Tovolar it is. Let's see if we get lucky. Looks like we do not. Too much stick there to get lucky. Ooh, it sticks. Wow, it lands. Okay, now what? Is it Fading Hope time? No attacks into the 4/4. Impulse. Okay. Well, I'm not hating this so far. Let's see if they attack. They start with a Consider. They're going to hit us really hard here. If we can land on a Halana and Elena and get 1 turn of blocking, that makes it worse. Okay. Eat 6. Fine. Down to 14. 3 mana open. Not feeling as we good a moment ago. Halana makes Tovolar a 5/5. There's almost no way it resolves. But I think we have to do it. They didn't have a counterspell last turn, so it's possible they don't. They did get a nice Impulse instead to dig for 1. Stormseeker doesn't really do it. Nobody really does it, except for Halana and Elena. And it will probably get countered. But I think we have to try. So show it to me. It lands again. Wow. Okay. So now we have a 5/5, which is interesting. They bounce the Halana and Elena. Okay. So if we attack here, they almost have lethal on the crackback, but we need the card draw. I don't think holding back helps. They either bounce the Naturalist and we lose, or not. Like, I think they're gonna... If they bounce here, we just lose. But we're probably gonna lose this game anyway, so I think we have to go for a more aggressive stance. They take a Consider first. They are all out of blue mana. Drop to 15. We do get 1 card draw off. Okay. So the way out of this is they have no counterspells at all. That's game. Yep. They just hit us for Terror plus Djinn and win. That's cool. When it goes first, we got a nice little aggressive hand here. Okay. Rakdos, start with our 1-drop. Dedamore potentially doing nothing right now. Nope, we get a Harvester, okay. Okay, yeah, we'd probably try to trade with them. They might not take it. Let's see what happens here first. Would you like to trade? They would not. I don't really want to see the Beast Caller just dead immediately. We'll drop the Naturalist here instead. See if we can get a turn. We can go Beast Caller plus the Forest, get it out of range of a Harvester minus. Third land. Let's hope not to see double Harvester. Cut down on the Naturalist. Okay. And Infernal Grasp there. Okay. That's not that bad. E3. Cool. Play a Forest. Play Beast Caller. Into the Harvester. So they have another Harvester. They can get double blood tokens and sack this one to kill the Beast Caller. But otherwise, we might stick around for a bit. It's a lot of removal in the first couple turns. Do nothing. Okay. Cool. Kind of want to get the Beast Caller down again this turn. I think I'd rather do that. Do it before combat here. See if they kill this Beast Caller now. Put the token here. No, they let it go through. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get in there with everyone. See how they want to trade off. We take the trade there. The sneeze ready. I don't think I've ever sneezed on camera before. You're welcome. What a treat. Blood token. Cycle. Burn down the house. Okay, so they're stuck on land and they have backup burn down the house potentially. Cool. We can sack this one. Don't think it matters. Either way, it would have been fine. Firebrand. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Only one mana open. We can play out everyone here. Okay, very nice. Do they have any stick at all? I don't think so. Doesn't really matter how we do this. We almost have lethal, right? We could just go for lethal here. Ignore their +1. I think that might be okay. Drop them to 2. I guess we'll see if they go land burn down the house. Maybe I'll regret that decision. The plusing doesn't hurt us right now. Thing is, burn down the house doesn't even kill the beast color anymore, so maybe that's not even that scary. They drop off Invoke Despair. Yeah, they got these expensive 5-drops. Alright, I think we got there. That ain't it. Yep. Woo! Let's go! Looks good enough. No 1-drop, but that's okay. Alright, still no 1-drop. We can start here. Keep all our options open. Put on Xander's Lounge Grixis. Into the underdog, okay. Not too many choices here. Go ahead and drop the Firebrand. And see if they have removal on the play. It's interesting, man, they really want to trade because they can send this to the graveyard and drop the 3-mana Grixis Vampire. Yeah, okay. Well, we must just have to slam the Stormseeker here. Even if it gets removed or disappeared. Or too many options. Okay, make the spear. Hit him for 3. We might not drop Halana and Elena into counter magic though. That one I'd like to stick. Okay, down to 14. 4 mana open. We try Tovolar plus Pack Leader this turn. Attack here first. Okay, goes through. Drop a green, attempt a Tovolar first. See if again we get countered. Sticks. Alright, drop the Pack Leader as well. A Braid on the Tovolar. Little anti-bank buster tech coming through. Okay, let's see if they tap out for a Shouldered. Oh man, I think we still get no blocks here. At the end of the day, we are an aggro deck, and we're trying to flip the corner on them pretty quickly. Here comes Shouldered. Nothing we can do about that. Take the draw. Beast Color. Okay. At the beginning of combat, yeah, we should be okay, I think. We drop Alana and Elena here. You get bigger. Make you a 5/3. Everyone gets in there. They have 7 on the way back. It's close. You cannot block. When it drops to 6, we do have first strike on Halana and Elena, so we can block the underdog that way if we want to. Soul Transfer there. And we lose. Take 7, draw. I don't know, man. It was close. But, you know, they had it, so whatever. Definitely can keep this. That portal coming in handy. Evolve Sleeper. Okay. It's going to be one of those games. Get the Pack Leader down. Portal probably have to go into the Naturalist just to keep the mana flowing. We'll see what they do. You know, that's interesting. I don't actually hate that trade. This is going to be annoying later. We really need the Naturalist to survive. I think we actually take this trade. Especially on the draw. Underdog. That's okay. Cool. Play you out on red. Yeah, we need the mana. So here comes the Naturalist. Hopefully we can get a Tovolar going next turn, but we'll see what happens. Third land. Right into Liliana. It's one of those days, man. Goodbye, mana. Opponent hits us for 3, down to 16. Well, we have to play the Beast Caller here. And they plus, who are we going to drop off? Halana or the Raiju? Probably the Raiju. Lana can make some big blockers, and we are on the defensive this game. Man, I think no blocks again. There's a chance we take out Liliana this turn, which would be important, even if we have to take more damage. If they drop Sheldred here, then we're... Defiler refreshed. Oh, come on, man. Whenever you cast a black permanent spell, target creature gets +1/+1 to menace. All right, we actually hit the next land. So we can go Stormseeker here. It's just too little too late, right? They didn't plus the Liliana, though. Okay. So in general, we need more red. So you're on red. Oh, this is just brutal, though. We're going to take so much damage this turn. We could try to trade with the Defiler. You have Death Touch. Now you have Menace. We could double block the Defiler. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that, I guess. We could offer the trade. No, they're not going to take it. We need to be defensive. Sadly, no attacks here. This is going to be a sucky game. We just got to buckle up. Cut down. That would have been a reason to play the Tovolar last turn. Nah. No. No. That one's not happening. That's a... that one's in the toilet. Double red probably have to mulligan this. It's almost keepable, but not quite. This is significantly better. And probably put back our 4-drop. Just curve out on time. Hey, hey, on mono black. Oh, we got a turn 1 Kumano. Can't complain too much about that. Mono black continues into Bankbuster. All right, well, giving us a chance to hit him as hard as we can here. Drop the Beast Caller as a 3/3. And next turn, either into the Stormseeker or the Beast Caller. We might go into another Beast Caller. Let's see if this one survives the turn. Underdog, okay. So we can't actually attack into that through the Beast Caller. We could, but we lose the... Oh, they crew now to get aggressive? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, sure. 1 mana open. Cool, we can double spell off this as well. So sitting pretty here so far. Let's go Beast Caller first. I don't think there's any stick there. Drop the Pack Leader as well. I think they got a little aggressive there. Although, to be fair, we are down to 14. Hit him hard here, though. Opponent drops to 12. No Meathook Masker in the game. 4th land. Is it Shelly time? They take the draw now. Yeah, now you draw. Attacked last time. Scoop. Okay. Fair enough. Good mana. Nice curve. Let's go. Get that forest down. Into the Pack Leader. Naturalist on 2. Leading that wolfy life. Ooh, alright. What are we fetching today? Maybe a little Jund action? No. Plains. Okay. Well, here you come. Got the Naturalist. And whack him for 2 here. Down to 19. So we can attack and drop the Raiju after combat. Ooh, Beast Caller instead. Put the Night Side. All this is pretty juicy. We could, I mean, we have the mana. Let's just drop the Beast Caller after combat, I think. It's a little bit of a waste. We have the mana anyway. I don't know. Not sure. What do we think here? Drop the Raiju now to be mana efficient? Maybe that's the play. I don't know. Pack Leader up to a 4/3. Put on Triple White Wedding Announcement. That ain't it, friend. Ooh, Tovolar. Let's freaking go, baby. So we'll play you... awkward. I think I'd rather get the draw now. So we'll go Tovolar first, Beast Caller after. Get in there. It doesn't really matter where we put it. Nobody has trample. Yeah, Scooperoonie, baby. Get that Wolf Town. Should I howl? Nah, I'm not gonna howl. Not gonna do it. This is kind of an awkward keep. We're on the draw, so we get a chance to hit a 2 or 3 drop here. Opponent on duress actually has a target. Okay. Well, that takes out the thing we were gonna do on turn 2. Want to take another time here. Which non-creature to pick? It is tough. So many options. All right, hit a 3-drop. That's not the end of the world. Not a perfect curve, but hopefully we can make it work. Rakdos. Rakdos underdog. Boom, 2-drop. Never didn't have it. Comes in as a 3/3. This coming turn we could attack first and then drop Helana Elena with the extra mana. We'll see what they do. I don't know if I want to do that or not yet. Let us flip to Night Side. Okay. So they clearly have removal here. Wow, what a hand, man. Probably go. Yeah, dude, look at that artwork. Should we go back to look at this badass artwork? Hold on. Don't leave. Don't click out of the video. Oh, look at that. What a badass. Damn. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and even a comment. Keep that algorithm moving. GRUUL Aggro, man, rocketed up the ladder today. In under an hour, went from like gold to platinum with like a 60% win rate, something like that. Game super quick. So if you like quick games, like this could definitely be the deck for you. In terms of construction, there are no removal spells in here, no play with fire, no lightning strike, because those cards do not kill the things you really have to kill with this deck, including Sheldred and the Djinn. Instead, we're going all creatures all the time for a number of reasons. Number one of the ways to get past Sheldred and or the Djinn is to just make giant creatures. If you can make the Firebrand big enough with 5 power through some combination of Kumano and Stormseeker, Raiju counters, Helana Elena counters, whatever, that can make the Sheldred unable to block, which is a huge issue for the opponent. And if you can make your Beast Caller big enough through similar means, then again, that is quite the issue for the opponent, and they have to block or deal with it somehow. The other reason is Tovolar pairs super well with creatures, right? The Pack Leader, the Naturalist, and the Stormseeker are all werewolves, which allow you to draw off the Tovolar, which I still think is worth playing in the GRUUL package. Right, you could try other things like Squee. You could try the Llanowar Loam Speaker to ramp, which I'm not a huge fan of, especially because the Naturalist performs a similar role, but also can be bigger and hit harder. And you can also try the Iconoclast, which I think is actually pretty good. But I still like the Wolf package. I still think it is the best way to go with GRUUL. So I'm pretty happy with this. Anytime you get card draw off the Tovolar, it feels real good. The only thing I'm not really certain of is the Shivan Devastator on top. I'm still not 100% in on this card. It is awkward at certain stages of the game, and I could totally see cutting it for some combination of the Phoenix Chick in the 1-drop slot, the Iconoclast to fill the 2- and 3-drop slot, or even a Squee. And I think I'd cut it. I think I'd cut 2 copies of the Devastator and go 1 Squee and 1 Iconoclast and just fill out that 2- and 3-drop a little more consistently. Mana base, pretty straightforward, except I will say we're running at least 2 copies of Thrawn Portal. It's just in an aggressive deck, you need to be able to curve out, and this helps you curve out. So it's got to be in there in some quantity, I believe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.